suicide. And we're fortunate to have with us to talk about spirituality, depression, and suicide, Dr. CPoe6. Of course, Dr. Poe, we've had you on so many shows here, and I'm sure that most of our audience is familiar with Dr. CPoe6, and they, like I, can expect a lot of good information today. And what we'd like to do today, Dr. Poe, is to talk about this area of spirituality, depression, and suicide. But before we get into that, let's have you to give us some information about your background, your education, and some of the things that were important in terms of eventually leading you to become involved in some of the areas that you're now involved in. And then we'll talk about these three issues of spirituality, depression, and suicide.
First, let me just say that it feels good, and I'm very thankful to have the opportunity to join you on your show again. I finished Tennessee State University in 1960 and went to Meharry and finished Meharry in medicine in 1964, took an internship in Chicago, did a residency in psychiatry in Berkeley, California, and then went into practice in Berkeley. Then I came back to Nashville in 1976, worked at Meharry for a while in the Department of Psychiatry, and then went into private practice. Got involved in prison ministry, got involved in homeless ministry. I've worked at Middle Tennessee Mental Health Institute. I've worked at 3 or 4 different hospitals in small communities in Nashville. And so over a period of time, I've interviewed quite a few people who were acutely depressed, despondent, in despair, and who were suicidal. And so the Lord led me then, or gave me an opportunity to write a chapter on suicide for a book called Counseling in Afro-American Communities, published by Zondervan Press, 2002. And so that led to some opportunities to talk about suicide.
Very good. And of course, the topic this morning, Dr. Poe, is spirituality, depression, and suicide. Let's have you to look at these three elements, and to, over the course of this program, to sort of interrelate them or bring about some conclusions in reference to them, or whatever the way that you wish to do.
Okay. The research shows, Dr. Haney, that there's an inverse relationship between spirituality or religion and